Hello and welcome to Education Sessions. This is finding content and why we need the content. So let's jump straight in here, shall we? Now, as you access the software, this is always, if you're a single user, this is always the page that you'll come onto, which is the social media page. And let's talk about why content is important. Specifically on Facebook, content is vital to get people to click through on your page. If you are constantly putting information about your business onto social media pages, people will stop clicking. This is the number one rule in social media because people get bored very quickly. They're already following you, so they know all about you. So the rule of thumb is that for every information post about yourself or about the business, you need to put 3 or 4 other posts between it. Now, those posts can be relatable to the business. Those posts can be about other businesses. Those can be interesting stories, quirky news stories, anything like that. But the idea is that you get a post on there that people click and that they want to read, because you're even though like this is a knowledge base group, but you want to form a knowledge base in your business. So you need to put content on there which is all about all kinds of aspects of your business, not just about you. It's important, it's vital, because if people stop clicking your posts, every time you put a post up there, they won't get to see it in the future because they're not clicking. And Facebook, we'll just talk mainly about Facebook here. Facebook will look at it and go, well, that person who's following that page are not clicking the posts. They can't be interested. So we'll just push it down the list. Every time there's a post that appears on that page, we'll just push it down the list. We won't show it to them right up front. So when you're engaging or when you engage with a page, Facebook are fully aware of what you're doing. So they know that you're clicking on something. They know that they're hovering over a post and reading, the actual post within their timeline. They're fully aware of that. They know the position of everything on the screen, on your phone, on your desktop. They know everything. We already know that type of thing, but they do know everything. So if you've got a piece of content which is engaging, even if they just hover over it for a second or two just to read the tagline, then they're engaging with the page. Facebook will still allow your post to appear up on their timeline. So content is vital. It is the number one thing. And this is where a lot of companies and businesses and individuals fall over, because it's difficult to find content every day. It's very hard. Unless you're scouring the internet and Google posts and news posts and all that to find content which is going to be suitable for your audience, and then you've got to cut and paste it and put it into your timeline, put some pictures across, make sure it looks pretty, and then post it out there. Well, if you're in business and you're just using the software, you have no time for that. Zero. So the next stage is obviously you get an agency to do it, and yes, agencies will do that for a few £100. They'll get content for you, relatable content, and post it out there across your platforms. Our software, which is a £5 a week, finds the content for you, packages the content for you, and posts it across all your platforms within seconds, within minutes. You can do a whole week's worth. So that's why £5 is vital, and it's important to pay for this software. Obviously, we've got a lot of people on here who are also using the software to run agencies. This will make your job a lot easier because you've probably got 10, 20, 30 clients you're looking after, and you've got to do posting for them every week, and it's difficult to find content for those. Well, this will do it. The software will do it for you. So there's me little bit of soapbox education, as we call it. So always remember, don't keep posting about yourself. Keep splitting that up with content which is, which your audience will find interesting. So if you are, I said plumber the other day. So if you are a plumber and you're using the software, you want to put stuff on about how you can fix something yourself, as an audience member. Not so much you're taking the work away from you, but talking about plumbing mishaps and that type of thing. So let's find some content, shall we? Now, what we're going to do, there's two aspects to this. Under this section named content here on the page, you click that and it brings you to this section. All these other bits are all covered in all our other videos. So content, two ways of doing it. You can search it yourself by typing something into this search box here. This is attached to Google. The system will attach yourself to Google and search for the item that you're looking for. And also, we've got preloaded content searches here. They're okay. They're a little bit dated. Some of them are, but it's technology, top feeds, top news, that type of thing, social media contents, news and information, TV and new movies. So stuff which is, they get a lot of hit rates. These type of things do, but it's best to find your own. But they're there. If you're stuck and you can't find anything, you haven't got time to search, just click on the search for content box, and then you can scour through all these and it will find content for you. Just click on one. We'll cover the RSS feeds on a different video because that's a different thing altogether. I'll touch base on it later on in this video. So what we're going to do is we're going to find some content. So a lot of our software users are digital marketers. So they are web designers, digital marketing agencies, social media businesses, all that type of thing. So the big thing that people search for is marketing hints. So let's look at this, marketing hints, and we'll just type that in there. Actually, we'll put digital marketing hints there, and we'll search for that. Takes a few seconds. Here we go. So initially, this is brought up quite a few marketing news posts. You can have a quick look through them. Here we go. Here's a beautiful one. The best tips for using Zoom. Now, these type of posts always engage with people because you're giving the audience member information, and people love information. So best tips for using Zoom. The next one, 10 examples of interactive content, marketing done right. So you're giving people content, you're giving people stuff to read, and that's what you want to do. You want them to stop, you want them to click it and read it. So when we do one of these posts, in this section here, I'm going to type a lot of stuff in there. This section is, you can stuff about yourself there. So we can put, we are a social media business looking after your social media. And then we'll put in our website. And yeah, so that will do. That's nice. If you've got a banner, that's on one of our other videos. We can add a banner into that as well. So that's ready to go. Let's have a look at the post to see what type of post it is. Best tips for using Zoom. So if you click on the post, if you just want to make sure there's nothing offensive in there or any swear words. But usually when you're searching across Google, it doesn't put that type of thing up. This is just digital trends page. Cookie's going to show up. We'll just click now. Thanks for that. If it allows us to do that. Ooh, this is an interesting website. There we go. It's a bit of a spammy website, actually. Let's look at another one. Let's have a look at the 10 examples. It's going to be easier. So take that off there, add into there. I also recommend doing that because most people's taglines about their business, they've probably got 5 or 6 lines that they talk about their business. So just stick them into a folder, into a Word document or a note, and cut and paste them as you want. So you can just put them into this bar. Let's have another look. Let's have a look at this one. See what this if this opens up slightly better. As ever, when I'm using everything going on at the same time, my internet is very slow. Right. So 10 examples of interactive content marketing. Okay, this is not going to be suitable for everybody. Obviously, it's going to be people who are into digital marketing. But think about it, about your own business and what things you want to talk about there. So yeah, so that's the post. Looks great. Got a few graphs on there. It's going to be interesting. Got a few good pictures. So it's all relatable to what we're talking about. So you've put your little bit of tagline into here about you talking about your business and the URL of your business. We can also put hashtags here. So social media. We can put one in for Facebook as well. And we can add a banner. Now, what I need to do is, what I haven't set up is just a Facebook demo page, which I just need to jump onto. So that's the 10 rules. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to post that. So that's ready to go. We've added the banner. It's going to go now. Obviously, what we've showed you before is that you can set it for later in the future. And we post it. And while it's doing that, we're just going to jump over to Facebook. And we are going to go onto the demo page. Excellent. That is all superb. So once all this is set up, it's really easy to use. You can use this on the phone or on a desktop. Once you've got content in here, whatever you want, it'll find it for you. So if you're a car dealer, let's have a look. Oh no, it's a new car news UK. New car news. Let's have a look what we've got here. This is if you're a car dealer, a second-hand dealer, new car dealer. So this is just going to pull up loads of news about cars. So M62 closed. That might be interesting for people who are in that area. The new Bentley Bentayga review. Okay, never heard of that one. Don't think I have to worry about that too much. So this is all news about car news, and so it will find it all for you. And you just, as I say, add the tags into there, do your hashtags, your tagline, add a banner, and post away. Now let's have a look what that other post looked like and how it came out in our demo page. Here we go. Brilliant. There's pictures of me, and here it is. So that's the image we saw earlier on that post when we clicked on it to look at the actual news post itself. So it's grabbed that image, it's put the tagline at the top there, and here's your clickable URL, which is there, and here's a couple of hashtags, social media and Facebook, and then you just click that and it will take you to the actual page. And as ever, as we've talked about before, with this software, it allows you to place the banner over the post, so people can read the post underneath. That adjusts itself actually to what format you're reading it on. So if you are reading it on a desktop, the banner is going to be bigger. If you're on a phone, it's smaller, right at the bottom. So it works really well. So everything, you can see everything comes together. It's really important. So that's the end of today's education session. I do hope you find it interesting. With any of these videos, they're all available at www.socialcommand.co.uk, and go click on support, and that will take you to the support page where all the videos are on, and have a look there. Thanks a lot for joining me. Bye-bye.